Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm reviewing my Hamilton Khaki Aviator. It's one of my oldest and one of my favorite watches. So I hope you enjoyed the review as much as I enjoyed the watch. Thanks. So first of all, a quick update on my channel. As you can see, I have now 3 subscribers, which is awesome. If anybody knows how I can check who they are, let me know. I have no idea if that's possible. And second thing is my video, I have 62 views. The previous one used to have 15 after a week, so I have about 4 times as many views as before. So thanks for checking that out. Okay, so this is the box where the watch used to come in. Now I've seen on internet that some people had a different box for this watch. So I don't know, maybe it depends on the country or whatever. This is the one I had my watch in. So you see it's a really simple cardboard box with this watch shaped a little bit second box with some kind of fake leather. There was this holder for the watch in the box, and then there was the tag of the box. So the box is very cheap, nothing special, but okay, some paperwork. And what do you have? Extra links for my watch. So that's the package of the Hamilton Khaki Aviator. This is actually the first real nice watch I had. Bought it about 10 years ago, and this is the watch from which my collection started. So the general aspect of the watch, as you can see, it's a pilot's watch. It's pretty big. It's a chronograph. With all the links, it weighs about 200 grams. Now like this, for my size, it's about 180. So it's pretty heavy, but I like that. I like to have a big, heavy watch. The movement is a 7753 Valjoux automatic, 27 jewels. It's a really great movement. Don't have any problems with it. I don't know if in haute horlogerie it's something important. I guess not, because the watch is pretty cheap. But for me, actually, it doesn't matter as long as the watch works and you can see the movement. Looks cool. If somebody that doesn't know a lot about watches want to see it, I can show them, I can explain it to them. So for me, the movement honestly doesn't make it's not that important. So that's the movement. So the case, you can see it's a brushed case. It's brushed on all sides, everywhere, except from the see-through case back, which is polished, with of course the sapphire crystal see-through case back. The size of the watch, let me see, it's 44 millimeter diameter. From lug to lug we have 55, and in between the lugs 22. So that's the size of the watch. Don't forget your spoon so you can measure it. Now let me show it on my wrists. What it gives, I have very small wrists. So you see, and it's a little bit loose. I used to like wearing my watches a little bit loose. Now that has changed, so I should resize the strap a little bit. You can see it's nice. For the dial, so all the numbers are loomed. There is some loom on the hands, on the hour and the minute hands, and then you have at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock you have, and at 6 o'clock you have a small dot because they didn't apply the numbers, and then there is an extra dot at 12 o'clock. And I don't know what kind of loom they used, but it's a very good loom. I'll try to give you a loom shot. Should arrive now. So you can see the loom is a very good quality. The dial, it's a nice layout of the dial. It's a black background, and then with some sub dials. You have the small seconds over here, and the other dials are for the chronograph. The whole dial is black, but it's probably pretty difficult to see. But actually there is an inner dial which is slightly different. It's also black, but yeah, you almost cannot see it, and I'm sure you won't be able to see it on the video. There is a small inner disc with a different color, a different shade of black, actually. So, which is really nice. The crystal, it's a sapphire crystal, front and back. It's slightly domed, I think. To be honest, I have no idea what the advantages of a domed crystal. So I don't know I guess it's good if it's domed, because I hear everybody saying, yeah, there is a domed sapphire crystal. I don't think there is an anti-reflective, because you can see the reflection very hard. I don't think there is an anti-reflecting coating on the sapphire crystal, but it usually doesn't bother me when I use the watch on a daily basis, so for me it's fine. Now on the crown, I don't know if you can see it, so there's a little decoration. There is an H from Hamilton, of course. It's not a screw down, it's only a pull out and push down. You have the see-through case back, the exhibition case, with some decoration on the rotor from Hamilton. The bracelet, it's a kind of, these are solid links, solid end links. Yeah, it's not mesh, but it's not the huge big links, so it's something in between. It's really comfortable, it's really nice. The only thing that might be a little bit lower quality is the clasp, and it works well, it never failed, so that's not the problem. But yeah, when you, especially this part, when you touch it and you feel it, it seems a little bit thin and seems a little bit cheaper. But okay, the watch, it's entry-level automatic Swiss watch, so yeah, you can't have it all for that price. The watch is waterproof, 100 meters, which is very good. I use it for swimming. I used to do all kinds of water activities with it, never had any problems with it. And in the, I guess, 10 years I've owned it, I never had any problems with it. So it's a really tough, good watch, very good quality, and I think it's bang for buck. It's a really good deal. Hamilton is part of the Swatch group, and they make very nice looking watches for a very attractive price. So yeah, I think you have a good deal with a Hamilton. Well, of course, yeah, you can see there is one complication. It's the chronograph. It works still very good, no problems at all. And when you reset the chronograph, it's a type of a flyback, but the second hand flies back depending on which side of the watch you stopped it. So if it's in the first half, it will go back counterclock. If it's in the second half, it will go further, or it will go back clockwise. But it goes so fast you can't see it like this. It's a 12-hour chronograph, and I don't know if anybody ever uses that. I don't. But that's maybe one inconvenience. It's not so easy to read, because here you have the 30 minutes scale, meaning that if you are past 30 minutes and below 60 minutes, you'll have the smaller. I can let me move out the way the hands. You will have this very tiny hands moving just a little bit in between the 12 and the dot that represents the 1. So it's not so easy to read. That's one inconvenience of this chronograph, but okay. I don't know if many people use this type of chronograph to measure something. If I really need to measure it for a long time, I take one of my digital watches. It's more easy to read, and I think it's more precise as well. On the dial you can also see the tachymeter, which has no function at all, in my opinion. I don't know if anybody has ever used that. I didn't, and I don't think many people do. Maybe a pilot, but let me know if you have ever used it, and if you use it on a regular basis. Yeah, you can easily read it, but yeah, it's just for the show. I guess it's for to give some more charisma to the watch. The price for this type of watch from Hamilton, back then it was around 1,000 euro. Today, if you would buy a similar watch from Hamilton, you still would be around 1,000 euro. So it's a very nice deal. So overall, I'm very happy with this watch. It's a great piece in my collection. Never had any problems with it. Good price, good quality. It's very tough. The only inconvenience is it's sometimes hard to read if you use the chronograph. The clasp is not high-end quality, but what do you expect for this price? And yeah, maybe the pushers are not top quality because they're still in metal, but you know, they move a little bit. Yeah, except from aesthetical point of view, it's not really a problem. I even used to, I don't do it anymore, but I even used to operate the chronograph underwater before I knew that that is actually a very bad thing to do. I used to do it, and I never have had any problems with it. So okay, that was my review on the Hamilton Khaki Aviator. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you thought about the video, and if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe so I can have 6 subscribers, and see you next time. Bye.